What's going on, people? My name is Jadel Caesar, aka Jiddle-san, and welcome to my YouTube channel, my first reaction video. We're going to start with My Hero Academia, chapter 290. This has been a huge deal throughout social media and just the anime world, also the Western anime world, which is crazy. I was spoiled quite a bit, but I think we all knew what was going to go down. Maybe not necessarily in this chapter, but we knew what reveal was coming eventually. So I'm just happy to see it finally happen. I have not read this chapter yet, so I'm gonna just be reacting with you guys, and it's gonna be interesting knowing what happens and just seeing how Horikoshi kind of takes a spin on it. I hope he does a good job. He usually does well in these types of common anime shonen tropes. So let's just get right into it and get it popping, people. I'm excited. Dabi's one of my favorite characters. The Todoroki family has one of the best dynamics and one of the best kind of backstories in anime. I'm really excited to see where Dabi gets his hate from. We've been hinted at it a few times throughout the manga and the anime, but again, to get his full story eventually throughout these next couple chapters, hopefully, will be pretty intense. So far, the League of Villains had some pretty crazy backstories with Shigaraki, obviously, Himiko Toga, and my boy Jin, aka Twice, one of my favorite characters in all of My Hero. Actually, check this out quick. Check this out. Let me just show y'all a little something. That's how much I love the League. Okay. Okay. Let's go. All right, let me button this back up and we gonna get it popping. Turn off the TV at room 315 immediately. Dabi's dance, by the way. I thought our hours were over. What the hell is going on? Looks like it won't let me go beyond this. Bzz. I watched you from afar, so I wasn't really certain for sure if this was the right room. Bzz. Ah, the connection isn't it's so that's Ray Todoroki, and there's Dabi. I guess she's seeing him on the screen there. Okay, I know there's a quirk user from the Liberation Front, or sorry, the Army, Paranormal Liberation Army, who has a quirk that allows him to kind of, I guess, interfere with live broadcasts and whatnot. So I'll look into it after this. Let's keep going. Masters. There's Gigantomachia tearing through the city. Wonderful timing, Machia. It's amusing how Tomura's body isn't collapsing even after being faced with the full force of One for All and Endeavor. I've allocated most of the pain towards the mutant quirk, interesting, within his spine in order to minimize the damage, but even after all that, he shouldn't be able to move. What's left is to order Machia a forced retreat. I would do the same. There's my boy Shoto. Look at what he's doing here. He's propelling himself from his left foot, using fire, and then he's got like an ice punch coming in, yo. Shoto is that guy. Taking that giant Shigaraki on at the same time is way too much. I must defeat the injured Shigaraki first. That's a good plan. Good luck, though. Okay, yeah, he has Nejire with him. Okay. How strong? Wave motion and half ice. Right? Right? They won't give us a break, will they? Output 100%. Thermal revolution. Flash freeze heat wave. Green flood. Let's go. The team up. The combo moves always impress. Endeavor's Wildland. Okay, look at this panel here. Beautifully drawn, first of all. But look, we got Shigaraki doing his force activation, I guess, on Gigantomachia. Maybe to open his hand more to make it grow so he could catch Shigaraki right there. That's crazy. And then, oh, okay. Ida's got Bakugo there too. Nejire Senpai. Shotoku. Put me down for it. Put me down for eyes. Shit. You're awake. I apologize. I must not let you down, given the damage you have sustained. We need a complete victory. Of course, Bakugo's still trying to get the job done out here. Haha, masters. I've come. Please give me your next order. Anything you want. So it's cool that Gigantomachia can kind of, he can feel both his masters in Tomura's body, right? That's pretty sick. It's pretty weird. Shigaraki, we've been through so much. Wait, what the hell happened to you? Shoto, are you alright? I apologize, Hawks. That guy being able to move at all, this is my responsibility to bear. I must knock that giant down. Good luck. What kind of quirk does he have? I'll find his vulnerability and... But my lungs, they're half gone. How can I perform hero duties if I can't even breathe? Just watch me. No, I must prevail here. Endeavor, you're done for, man. You did all you could, but Shigaraki at that point was way too strong. I'm the top hero of this nation. For now. For now. Oh, there you are, Dabi. He just shows up all cool and shit. Okay. From here, you all look like a bunch of ants. Hey, Shoto's here too, huh? Wonderful. Long time no see. Huh? Like, what's wrong with Dabi, though? Dabi, to make matters worse, the League is here. They finally showed up. That's why it's sick, because I thought the heroes, the heroes thought they're about to they're about to finish the villains and finish Shigaraki and capture him maybe, or at least knock him out. Nah, the League was still on the way. The top goons in the League. Like, come on, man. Ah, don't be that way. Why must you call me by my villain moniker? Looks like he's pouring something in his hair. Okay. I don't know what that is. I've never dyed my dreads. So, don't be that way. Why must you call me by my villain moniker when I have such a respectable name, which is Toya? Jeez. Toya Todoroki. Finally. It's about time, baby. It's about time, baby. Okay, gee, he looks so sick, man. He looks so fucking cool. Sorry for swearing, people, but he looks dope as hell. Okay, sure, my face may have ended up like this, but I'd hoped that my own family at least would recognize me. Wow. What? Is that Deku who's listening? Oh, your older brother. His name is Toya then. He's Todoroki-kun's. I, Toya Todoroki, was born as the eldest son of Endeavor. Oh, he's showing it to Rei too. I've killed over 30 innocent people until now. Probably showing this to the whole world. I would like to let everyone know why I'd end up committing such a hideous act. Wow. Endeavor has a long history of being power hungry, and in his despair of being unable to surpass All Might, he forcibly took on a wife in order to give birth to a child who would possess an even more powerful quirk. Wow. I was created for my father's selfish dream. However, I was deemed a failure and quickly abandoned, tossed aside, and forgotten. But I never forgot. I watched your activities from afar. People like to think of their actions as free from guilt, but they're not. My fire that burned others is indeed Endeavor's fire. Jeez, holy. My pre-recorded life story is being broadcasted right now all around the airwaves and the internet. What an ace up the sleeve. Okay, yeah, that's the guy who I figured was doing this. I forget his name though. Maybe it's like Schizo or Skits or something like that. How exhilarating. Your disgraceful fall as a hero has begun. Watch him. He's just dancing around. Ever since that day, the only thing I could think about was thinking of ways I could maximize the destruction of your career. Did you know that I used to go to Natsu-kun every day, asking him in tears why I existed? Wow. At first, my plan was to wait until your little doll Shoto had gotten all big and famous, then I'd kill Shoto, but then in an absurdly convenient turn of events, you finally became number one. I couldn't stand watching you wallow yourself in your dream like that. You wouldn't even die in Kyushu either. My heart sank. I even sent the Emperor Fallen Light an ending to you, and you still survived like the cockroach that you are. Man, this guy hates Endeavor, dude. I cannot wait to get his full backstory. That number one title you've always wanted is a lot of pressure, huh? Has your heart been purified with all that praise from the public? Does your newfound vigor as a father figure to your children, make you feel as though you're developing a familial bond with them? Sorry. Wow. You seriously thought that if you kept up, you seriously thought, this is so much, you seriously thought that if you kept your eyes forward towards the future, the past would just forget itself, didn't you? It's time for someone to give you a little life lesson. Nah, can't skip like that. he looks scarier than Shigaraki to me. Like I don't know, something about Dabi is just so much more like he has such with this information that he's putting out there, he has such a pull on all of the hero society and civilians and how people are gonna look at heroes, being that their number one is someone who could be, you know, looked at as evil, someone who produced evil the way he did, and like the actions he took to get what he wanted just because he was power hungry, right? So when we get Dabi's full backstory, this is gonna be crazy, man. Let's keep going. Sorry for let me know in the comments if you guys want me to just read the full thing and then give a review after. It's a lot though. The past never forgets. Real shit. What a you reap what you sow moment. Let us fall together, Enji Todoroki. Come dance with your son in hell. Whew. That's the end. Okay. So that was chapter 290. Thank you guys for reading along with me. I know I kind of jumped in and out there, but man, what a chapter. Like, we've been waiting, I would say, what, for half the series here to get this reveal. And I remember when the community kind of put a lot of the pieces together. My first moment of realizing Toya could be Dabi was actually through the anime, because I didn't read the manga at this time, but I think it was season 1 when Endeavor used the blue flames when he was killing off that one gnome, when he kind of held his hand, he just scorched him, and the blue flames came out. And I said, yo, who does that remind you of, right? And that was like Endeavor, because he had used the blue flames, I believe, once in the anime at that point as well. And also just the look of Dabi in their eye colors. Shoto, Enji, which is Endeavor, sorry, and Toya all have those same little blue eyes. And then the community just went crazy. You had people like throwing out a bunch of theories and whatnot, and it just made the most sense. But this was an incredible reveal. I think it was very powerful. I think Horikoshi did a great job of just kind of, we all knew it was coming, but he made it impactful. He did it in a way where we know how much it's gonna matter to our story, to our hero society, to Endeavor, like the breakdown, the fall of the number one hero after such a great hero like All Might. This is gonna be huge, and I know the community, at least a lot of the Japanese anime fans, do not like Endeavor as is, because he's this abusive piece of shit father and whatnot. But I don't know, man. I found love for Endeavor. You know, I think he was doing a really good job of redeeming himself. So now to be pulled back down into hell with his son, with his biggest mistake, I would say, it's pretty intense. And I can't wait to see what the next chapter has in store. Maybe we'll get a little bit of Dabi's backstory, like a broader perspective of it from his point of view. I would love to see just what Endeavor was like. How evil was he towards his son? Like, what kind of pressure did he put him through? What kind of training? Where did Dabi get all those scars, you know? Man, it's intense. And I want like Shoto's reaction. I would like to see what Shoto has to say to Endeavor after all this, and what Rei has to say, and what Natsu and Fuyumi have to say. It's gonna be pretty nuts, people. Anyways, yeah, this is my first video, so like and subscribe if you want. I'm not gonna say that much. Actually, it's the last time I'm gonna say it, but come back for more. And I hope we get more of the League of Villains backstories after this. Like, maybe there might be a little bit of a time skip after this war arc. There might be a little break from all the fighting and the action, but I really hope to get Mr. Compress's story, because he seems like a pretty cool character, and I love his quirk. And Spinner, man, after Spinner's speech a few weeks back to Toga, I mean, I really would like more of Spinner, and just to see what he can actually do, because he hasn't had much highlights in the series yet. But anyways, y'all, it's my first video. I think I've said this a few times. Thank you for coming by, and hopefully we'll see you guys back for more. Peace out.